My name is Bill Hansen, and I'm with Bill Hansen Catering and Event Production. Since 1968, I've been catering weddings all over the country, from California to Florida. And one of the questions that always ring true is, Bill, what's the difference between a buffet and a food station? Well, it's as simple as this. A buffet generally has all the foods on the menu in one place. It could include a salad or two, the bread, the rolls, the butter, a starch, a veggie, and a couple of proteins, whereas a food station is much different. Generally, food stations are broken down by food types. For example, there might be a carving station, there might be a pasta station, there might be a sushi station, there might be just a hors d'oeuvre station or an antipasto bar. And the number of stations really depends upon the number of guests you have. Now, when it comes to bread service, I mentioned that bread could be on the buffet. Not a good idea. I really think in order to make it easier for your clients, the bread should be preset on the table, along with butter or olive oil or whatever else goes along with it. Another nice touch is to have hot, fresh bread served to your guests as soon as your guests sit down. Another thing is the salad. Sometimes when you're going through a buffet line, the salad can be very cumbersome. You're trying to put the cold salad on the same plate as the hot food. So another option is to have a separate salad station or preset the salad. There are some wonderful salads that we make at my catering company that can be preset right before your guests sit down. They can enjoy the salad. We usually include a little carafe of passion fruit vinaigrette that they can dress their own salad when they're ready to eat it to avoid its becoming soggy. And then once they're done with the salad, then people can be called by table up and go through the buffet line. Now, here's the big thing. Here's the mistake I see a lot of people make. For a buffet, you need a place setting for everyone. For a food station event, usually it's better if you don't have assigned seating, because the purpose of a food station is to allow your guests to get out and about and mix and mingle. Sometimes with a food station, you don't even need to have seating for everyone. You might reserve a few places for the older people like me, but the rest of the people can go to one of the stations, pick up their food, and then go on to the next. So which costs more? Do food stations cost more, or does a buffet cost more? Generally, you're going to find food stations cost more because it involves more labor, more setup, more buffets, whereas a buffet is quite more simple to set up. And the last thing you want is to have your guests standing in line for a long time. Every good caterer will make sure that won't happen, because they will make sure you have enough buffets and enough food stations so that people can go through and not have to wait more than a minute or two or three in a line while waiting their food. That's the key to me, no lines, so that your guests can get up, get their food, and enjoy it while it's still cold as appropriate or hot as appropriate. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the difference between food stations and a buffet.